So, what did you think of the camera shots within the video itself? Did you think they flowed well with the song?
I thought there was a nice variety of camera shots. There's a lot of meat shots and there's lots of nice shots of the band. I think I would have liked to have seen more shots of the guitar playing and the drumming, maybe intercut with the meat shots of the lead singer. But I thought, yes, there's a nice variety and nice cross-cut between the narrative and the performance of the band.
So would you say the performance and the narrative flowed well throughout the song with obviously the genre and everything
I
going
think
in
it
it?
illustrated the lyrics nicely in parts. Some bits the narrative was slightly lost because obviously the theme of the song was that you don't care, so there's lots of things going on there where you didn't care what people thought of you. So I think that the narrative maybe could have been developed slightly more to fit in with that theme.
Yeah. Would you say if mise en scène, so say for example props, clothing and everything flowed well within the song, everything fitted into place, there wasn't bits that just seemed, they were just chucked in there?
I think the clothing suited the genre and the nature of the band. That's what I expect that kind of band to wear. What would have been nice is if you had a lot of red as the background of your studio shots, you could have maybe had some variety of backgrounds and possibly a couple more changes of outfits perhaps as well, just to differentiate the video, make it a little bit more interesting.
Right, and would you say that the movement within the song kept it actually going to the rhythm of the song?
Yeah.
So say cutting at certain beats or actually having movement instead of just the same thing over and over again? Would you say they went well?
I think when you looked at your rough cut that you initially submitted, that there was a lot of still shots, static shots. There was very little movement, very little cutting to the beat. But then I think once you realised the shots were too long, you definitely cut, and they had this idea of synesthesia, so you saw the thought beats on screen and the pace did match the pace of the song. It changed as well. I like the use of the black and white and then the colour of the band shots as well. So I think it suited well and it suited the pace of the music, definitely.
That's it. Just that.
Yep.
Well, it was very professional. It looked like it was a real band, and I quite enjoyed it.
What did you like the camera shots and everything? Like
Yeah,
from,
very well used actually. I enjoyed them very well.
do you think everything fitted in well with the song?
Yeah, actually, yeah, like the synchronization of the voices and like very good.
Yeah. Do you think that like say like the performance and the narrative, did you like the little mix that we had of everything going well with the
yeah,
song?
it was quite good. I enjoyed that.
Well, what did you think about the variety of camera shots that we had within the video?
I thought the group imported a lot of variety of shots. There's a good mixture of live shots and storyline shots. I thought the lip syncing was excellent in the majority. However, there's a couple of sequences that could be improved in the live sequences.
Right. What do you think about the performance and the narrative? Because obviously you've commented saying that you liked the mix. Did you think that everything flowed well with the song itself?
I thought the performance was good. I could see that the band were full of energy and enthusiastic, which fitted with the pace of the song. The narrative, I understood most of the storyline, with the links to the lyrics of the song. Obviously, it kind of amplified the meanings in the video.
Yeah. Would you say that the mise en scène, so say like lighting, clothing, little effects fitted well with the song itself and also the video flowing?
Yeah, I thought the band were wearing the suitable attire, which is associated with the genre of the music. Obviously, the teacher in the film was wearing a uniform, which was appropriate, and the students were also wearing appropriate student uniform, which obviously you would consider when planning. It wasn't just a case of having students wearing what they're wearing that day.
Yeah. And least but not last, would you say that the cameras moved actually well within the song, to say the camera motion, like so obviously the motions that we had and obviously the cuts?
I could see that originally your footage didn't have a huge amount of motion, but obviously when it came to editing you managed to use motion paths within Final Cut to add a bit more dynamism to your production, and that again fitted with the pace of the song and the genre of the artist.
I thought it was a very good video. I thought the lip syncing was very good. I thought that the facilities of the green screen was very well used. I liked the amplifying sections. I thought the narrative stuff with the guitar and the snow was very good, and it was a good video.
Did you like the camera shots and everything?
Camera shots were good, yeah.
Yep.
I enjoyed them.
Did you think everything fitted in well with the song?
I thought it did fit in very well with the song, like the red, it was like quite a very tempo sort of angry song. I and it went well.
So to say if we redid bits or changed bits,
Put more
what bit?
colour in it.
More colour.
Maybe faster, more dynamic
Maybe have a
shots,
sad
if you know what
clown
I
in.
mean. Maybe change the shape of the actual screen.
So would you say like the background to change colours?
Yeah, not just red.
Not just
Maybe just a series like where you play
Rainbow.
in the Ben Valley, maybe play in the Ben Valley.